Meanwhile, the federal judge overseeing the 2020 election conspiracy case against former President Trump is hearing arguments today on a request by prosecutors for a protective order. The order seeks to bar the former president from publicly sharing evidence that was gathered by the government. Trump has pleaded not guilty to charges including conspiracy to defraud the United States and obstructing Congress's certification of President Biden's electoral victory. ABC News senior reporter Catherine Falders is outside of District Court in Washington, D.C. Catherine, thanks for joining us today. Let's jump right in. Why are prosecutors seeking this order?
Well, look, a protective order is pretty standard in criminal cases. There usually wouldn't be this type of debate about this. But prosecutors, of course, are seeking a protective order because it limits the defendant, in this case Trump, from disclosing information about grand jury witnesses, about the discovery they receive from the government. He can't disclose that publicly. It's important to point out it's different than a gag order. A gag order prohibits a defendant from speaking about a case. That's not what this is. This is standard. And of course, Trump's team is fighting it, saying that it violates his First Amendment rights.
And how quickly could we see a ruling on this? Do we expect it pretty immediately?
It's a good question. They've been debating this in court filings before this judge who is overseeing the January 6th matter. And she essentially summons them here ASAP, she said. She wanted them to schedule a conference and debate about the differences, why they have disagreements over this. So we could see a ruling from her as soon as today. Whether she limits certain aspects of the government's proposal, obviously that's to be determined. But she specifically wanted to hear more about their arguments in person and scheduled this as soon as they could get to this courthouse.
And you mentioned that Trump's team is fighting this. What are they saying about it? Why are they fighting it?
Well, they're fighting it because they essentially say it violates his First Amendment rights, which, again, isn't totally an argument that prosecutors are willing to accept, given that there are these protective orders in other cases. In the classified documents case, there's a protective order. We didn't hear any debate about that. So that's what Trump is saying. Of course, we'll see what the arguments that his lawyers make in court today are and whether she rules.
All right, we'll see what happens later today. Catherine Falders, thank you for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.